Hey there boys and girls, like Skillfaggy here, and welcome back to a new tutorial series called Howto CSGO, where I will be teaching you how to play Counter-Strike Global Offensive. So first of all, our first step would be to go to the menu, of course, to play right here, and then to the weapons course. If you are an experienced player and you have quite some experience with other CS titles like CSS or CS 1.6 or anything before that, or just with shooters in general, this might very well be not really interesting for you, but I will just cover it anyways because it's really good to get familiar with the gun mechanics and just all the other game mechanics that are there. So yeah, there will be some annotations to skip ahead, up below, no that doesn't make sense, up at the screen. At the top of the screen, I mean. And you can just click there to go to the specific points at the video, and I will just make it a little bit easier for you guys if you don't want to go through all the standard stuff. But anyways, if you are a new player, a really beginner for CSGO, then this weapon course will be for you. If you're doing this by yourself and not with me in the video right here, you can hear the instructor in the background right now.
Beneath a man of your stature, but a quick refresher course is always good,
and he lets us know that a quick refresher course is always good. And so if you're playing this by yourself, no worries, he will just get you through the whole thing and there won't be any problems at all. So first of all, we have to pick up our weapon with E, and then we have to shoot the giant wood target. Just let it shoot. I'm not moving the mouse at all. You can see it went up to the right, to the left, to the right, and it's basically a fixed pattern for every gun. And in theory, when you know the pattern, you can just like counteract the movements so that you will always hit the middle of the circle. Target identification. So right here, of course, we have the counter-terrorists, and on the right side we have the terrorists. Again, pretty obvious, we're playing a CT because we're the good guys. If you're a T-side player, you should not shoot your teammates even though they're the bad guys. So just shoot the bad guys. This is just like not on time or anything, just hit him once. You can, I think, yeah, it doesn't matter where you hit him in the foot. It really doesn't matter, it's just so, again, it's really basic. Then of course after that we learn how to shoot in bursts. So again, when we pick up our weapon and aim it across, again, actually now it's starting because the time is running, before that the shots aren't counting. You have to hit 15 in total with a, I think, 30 round magazine, so should not be a problem. The time starts now, so we can start shooting. Again, 15 shots through the material right there. So right here, this was of course something to show us that we can actually penetrate materials, especially wood. Really small metal, of course, as well. This we cannot penetrate at all. So get the gun, and with the crouch button, I think it's usually on CTRL or Control, you can just crouch down because we cannot shoot through it. And then we just shoot underneath it. So angles are really important. And this is the very first aiming tutorial we have in our tutorial weapon course. Beautiful helicopter right there. Now we move on to something a little bit better. We get the go-to weapon for the CT side, which is the M4A4 or the M4A1 silenced, I think it's the one if you're using that, together with the 5.7. Right here, this test will show us how much life an enemy has and how many damage we are applying to him. And yeah, you can see it in a second popping up with the colors, and then you can see the health. Of course, you can also try to aim with that a little bit and just shoot some Mountain Dew right there, some more Mountain Dew and Mountain Dew. But yeah, oh, I shot him in the knee, so you can see that shooting someone in the knee is not very effective. In the chest, however, if we compare him, a lot more effective. In the head, I think yeah. He also tells you to shoot him in the head because this is doing the most damage. Short bursts are always the best thing. Now we have a little course right here. So again, with kneeling or crouching, you have more accuracy. This does not alternate or change the pattern in any way though. So now it's basically just about shooting them and shooting the targets that are back there. Spray them down. If you don't have any more ammo, you just switch to your pistol and shoot them a little bit more. Yes, and this is basically now again with the timer. So again, I recently just changed my setup, so my aim is a little bit sloppy. I probably won't make it under 10 seconds, which is a little disappointing. Almost. Yeah, usually I'm under 10. And if you're doing that, you should probably aim to something at around 15 seconds or something. So it's really important, and it's also what the test was showing us, to go for the headshots. Headshots always do the most damage, no matter which weapon you're using. In many cases, without head armor, every weapon is a one-hit headshot. However, most people do have head armor, so then only a couple of weapons, for example like the AK, are still a one-hit headshot. Our task now.
In the field. For this test we have one. It's the kind that goes kaboom. You
Yes,
like to make
kaboom.
things go kaboom, don't you, son?
Yes, I like kaboom. So what we want to do now is kill that guy with a nade. If we're throwing it right at him, eat that! It's of course bouncing off and not working at all. So right here I want to tell you a little bit more about the source engine physics and how everything is going well and stuff. So if we're moving from left to right here, and I will throw right here, it's not going to land there. Just a little spoiler. See how far off that went? So you always have to take in account in which direction you're moving, because the nade will also fly in the direction you're moving. Of course, once again, it can bounce off walls, like back there, and just send the enemies flying. Now something else which is really important. If you are running and you want to throw it as far as possible, or just I will throw it from this square right here. Just right at that guy. I will aim at his feet or at the bananas and throw it. So it hit him perfectly, it bounced off a little before that. If we're taking some more nades now, and I will do this with a bit of momentum, again I'm just aiming at the right direction, and woo! A lot further. If we're doing the opposite now, and moving backwards, a lot closer to us, we actually hit the melons. So if you're moving forward, you throw it a lot further. If you're moving backwards, you kind of do like a drop down bomb thing and you won't have any problems. For example, like if we do it like this, it's actually exploding mid-air. So it's really good if you kind of wanna, I don't know, just again do something like a drop bombing thing like that. But you have to be very precise with that. So as a beginner's rule, do not move when throwing nades. And then you will also hit Billy. Nice job. Get another nade. Beautiful. So now we're at the pistol range. Right here. Get behind the thing. Again, with E we're picking up the pistol. And you have to hit the two targets within 5 seconds. Which usually should not be a problem. Then we should do it again, one more time, and I already know what's going to happen. So right here, a flashbang will drop down, and we have to dodge it, so we can still hit... Oh, goddammit, that was horrible. And with that we can still hit the targets without any problems. Again, if a flashbang is coming, you don't have to turn around the whole way. It's actually enough if it's like a little bit between 45 and 90 degrees, so that's just not on your screen anymore. And this is basically the pistol test. Let's keep on moving, and he's now going to tell us that we're not a traitor, but if we would be one, we can pick up this bomb and just plant it. Of course, he's just telling you how to plant a bomb if you're playing as a T-sided player, so a terrorist side player. So right here, this is the blast shield. It's bomb site A, indicated by the big A, and all the bomb sites in the game also have an A and B bomb site. You just have to go to the cross and press E to plant it. This process takes 4 seconds. Yes, we're a traitor and good job on the bomb plating. This is bomb site B. He's now telling us that they planted a bomb at bomb site B and we now have to go and defuse it. The defusing, as you can see when we hit it right here, takes 10 seconds. If you have a defuse kit, and don't forget, don't be a loser and buy a diffuser, the time will be cut in half, so instead of 10 seconds, there will be only 5 seconds. Which is a lot better, just for hasty situations and all that other stuff. Chairs are very comfortable in CSGO, so if you need to take a rest and if you want to camp T-spawn, you can always do that. No, don't do that. If doors do not open and you want to get through there and you're like, what the fuck? Again, E is the magical key. Right here we can see all the guns that are in CSGO, and yes, we cannot use all of them in the weapons course right here. Just a couple of few of them, and right here it's actually shown us which ones we can use. This is the PP Bison, the P90, the AK-47, the M4A4, and the AWP. He's also telling us to pick up the knife, which of course you're running the fastest with, then the pistols, most of the pistols at least. And with the AWP, you're really slow, so if you see I'm walking, I'm really slow. Switching to the knife, I'm a lot faster. If you see that, slow and fast. This actually makes a huge difference, so every time you're running to the first location, use the knife. However, if you're not sure, if you're in the middle of the game and you should always think like there's probably an enemy behind that corner. That's the right mentality. But for beginners, do never use this weapon, no matter what. If you're a good sniper in any other game, don't use the AWP. For beginners, you can use something like these are spray and pray weapons. You should not really use them. I will talk about them later. For this tutorial, get the AK or the M4, depending what you like more. The AK is also a one-hit headshot. With head armor, the M4 becomes a two-hit headshot, but still very good and has less recoil. For this purpose, we will now go with the AK. Then you can practice some more shooting right here if you want to, or go all the way back right there and just shoot some melons again. AK is really, really accurate. But now for the weapons course. If you want to do the weapons course, and again the company time, if we can see it, no, it's not there yet, is 35 seconds, and you should try to beat that. When you can beat it, you're pretty much good to go for all the other plays. Again, you don't have to, like 45 seconds are okay as well. Just get comfortable with the game. Then he's telling us to press E right here to get some more ammo. And we go in. And as soon as we cross the line, the course will start. So we just will reload one more time. Everything is good and fine, and then let's go and do this. So you see the AK is a one-hit headshot, and right here we have to shoot some more targets, and again it's basically just to get more comfortable with. You can crouch jump up here, use a nade, throw it back there, get some more headshots, knife to be faster, crouching to get down here, dodge the flashbang. Not very well dodged though on my part. Oh, this was horrible. Then again with the knife you're faster. Okay, even though I was pretty crappy, I'm still under 35 seconds, which is pretty good. So you should always do that. If you want to do it again, you can go right here, maybe pick another weapon, try it with another weapon. Of course, you can also try it with the AWP, but for a beginner, never use the AWP. Or if you want to exit, you go here. And I actually never exited this, so yeah, what will happen?